racing fans, welcome to Delaware Park. I'm your host, JJ Gracie. We'll be watching races from Friday, November the 4th here at Delaware Park. We had 8 races today. Our feature race was the 7th. It was a filly and mare, A other than, going a mile. It was a good one. The main track was fast here. The weather was nice. It was partly cloudy, temps in the 60s. Maybe some light winds from the north, and Josh Brown was our track announcer. So let's take a look at the first half, the early daily double. That was for 3-year-olds and up, maiden special weight, going 5.5 furlongs. Here's your first.
First race, field is set. Away and running. Slow reaction for Sports Editor when the starter said go. There's the speed of Guthrie Hall and Mr. Cash. And Mr. Cash is the first one to kick away from the opposition as Guthrie Hall is relegated to second and passed by Pistol or Shotgun. Up the inside is Captain Quint. 3 pats deep on the outside is Fun at the Fort. And Sports Editor was slow to go. They passed the 3.5 and the leader is Mr. Cash as they point towards the far turn run and leads by a length and a half. Pistol or Shotgun takes up the chase in second and Guthrie Hall rides that rail in third. Now making a menacing move is Sports Editor on the outside to grab that third place position and looms a top 3 threat as they turn to the top of the stretch where Mr. Cash continues to lead, but Pistol or Shotgun has momentum and the row belongs to Sports Editor who's closing in 2. 3 chances inside the final furlong where Pistol or Shotgun takes the lead and kicks for home. Mr. Cash has no more to give. Sports Editor was stymied for a run, and that's how they'll finish. Pistol or Shotgun has won it over Mr. Cash. Sports Editor.
Pistol or Shotgun going off 4-1. Give Chelsea Mosley her 13th. Give Mendoza his 9th, and give the winner $10.84, $23. Mr. Cash was second, $2.60, $2.40. Sports Editor was third, $4.40, and your 4 was fourth. $15.50 on your exacta, $60.30 on your try, $18.28 on your superfecta. Second race, filly mare non-winners at 3:16,000, 1 mile and 70 yards. Here's how Josh saw the second race leave.
Ready. Away and running. Good speed on the outside from Minding Millie today. Chalk Hill, who likes to close from the back of the pack's a settled second. And Miss Kamita's up the rail. 3 pats deep is Hushall. And Towering Gaze is 4 wide as they go around this clubhouse turn run. So the leader is Minding Millie from the outside barrier leads past the 7 furlong point in a race that is void of any speed. And sensing a slower pace, Hushall takes that second place position away. Chalk Hill is nice and relaxed up the inside and looms a winning threat from that third place position, and Towering Gaze now takes that position away, and Miss Kamita is last of all at even money. They go down to the 5 furlong point, and Minding Millie continues to have things all her own way today. Lets it out a notch, the pace starts to quicken and shows the way by 2. Towering Gaze is taking up the chase in second, and Hushall's been downgraded to third. Chalk Hill continues to ride that rail and trying to squeeze through a tight spot, and Miss Kamita is now being asked and sent hard, still last of all, with 3.5 furlongs to go. So Minding Millie coming back to the face of the field. Towering Gaze is going to make that one work hard at the 5/16. Chalk Hill has no excuses today, but is struggling right now in third. And Miss Kamita is in 4th position and needs to do a lot better than that. Around the bend with a quarter to go. Minding Millie still calling the shots. Towering Gaze continues the chase. Chalk Hill is starting to rev up now. And deep on the course is Miss Kamita. Still plenty of chances here. Chalk Hill has all the momentum, and the rail belongs to Minding Millie in the final 200 yards. And here comes Chalk Hill from off the pace to roll to the top. Minding Millie has no more to give. Miss Kamita is running out of ground and running out of time. Chalk Hill got it.
Chalk Hill went off at 7-2. Give Jose Ramirez his 14th, give Mina his 38th, and give the winner $9.43, $22.20. Miss Chamina, $2.40, $2.10. Minding Millie, $2.64 was fourth. $14.20 on your exacta, $22.50 on your try. Your daily double is worth $52.50, and you got a 10-cent refund. Let's go to the third race. Maiden 2-year-olds, 25,000, going 5.5 furlongs. Here's your third, and here's your 2-year-olds.
They're all set. Away and running to a nice level start. McCracken's Ghost was the first one to break the line. Hot Love is showing good early speed. And on the outside, Foul Nation's in the thick of it too. And I Wanna Rock came away a joint second now. And in that fifth place position is Z So Good. A hustled six is Stardust Siggy. And near the backfield, All I Worship and Adore. Whiskey Mischief is now landed sixth. Deep on the course is Blackwater Falls. And last of all is C Chiliano. Around the far turn they blaze. McCracken's Ghost leads the posse in pursuit, and I Wanna Rock is taking up the chase in second. Foul Nation is 3 paths off the rail, but closing in inch by inch. C So Good continues to ride that rail, and Hot Love is coming alive, and so is Whiskey Mischief too. Around the bend at the 3/16 where McCracken's Ghost spins them in and leads by one authoritative length. Hot Love continues to take this massive chunk away inside the final 200 yards where McCracken's Ghost still giving plenty. Hot Love continues to chase, but not changing the winning outcome as of right now. At the 16th pole, it's all McCracken's Ghost to score.
McCracken's Ghost won off at 5-2, win the first asking. Jamie Ness 64th, Ruben Severa gets his third. 764.20, 280 on the winner. Hot Love $9, 520. Z's So Good 580, and I Wanna Rock finished fourth. 29.40 on your exacta, 106.85 on your try, your daily double 19.80, your pick three $203.10, and your super worth 151.27. Fourth race, maiden 3-year-olds and up, 16,000 going 1 mile. Here's your maidens.
This field is set. Away and running. Good speed on the inside from Only Child, then Hanford got squeezed the last soon after the start, and Runyonesque takes over the leading role. So around the Paddock Grove turn they go. Runyonesque is the leader, unopposed 2, and shows the way by 1. Only Child ducks off the fence and passed by Question My Sanity for that second place position. A gap of a length and 3/4 down to Hanford, who had a trouble start soon as the starter said go. And last of all is Coat and Tie Required. 6 furlongs out from the winning post, and it's Runyonesque who carves out the clock today, and the lead's a length and a half. Question My Sanity. Jockey sends this one right along to engage the pace that is set by Runyonesque, and with 5 furlongs to go, Only Child, trying to break the case of second-itis, is up the inside to share second now. Hanford continues to travel in that 4th place position, 3 lengths off the lead, another 1 back to Coat and Tie Required. They just passed the 4. Runyonesque is the leader at 7-2 and shows the way by a length and a half, expanding lengths. Only Child is poised to take on this rival in second. Question My Sanity needs to dig deep and find more. Quite a gap back to Coat and Tie Required, and nothing today from Hanford. The quarter pole looms for Runyonesque, who's made most of the running. Only Child right there with no excuses today, but so far not responding. Question My Sanity slowly drops away. Coat and Tie Required is trying to close in, and they're into the stretch. Runyonesque is confronted while drifting out badly. Only Child was hampered to take another crack at this longtime leader. Only Child trying to surge on past Runyonesque. Runyonesque is gutsy, but Only Child had the jump. Only Child has won it over Runyonesque. Coat and Tie Required.
5-2. Give Mike Gorham his 20th, who made his 39th. Give the winner 563.82.60. Runyonesque $584. Candy Coat and Tie Required 280, and the 7 was fourth. 18.20 on your exacta, 23.75 on your try, your daily double 19.50, and your pick three $59.70, and your pick four worth $583.45, and you got a 10-cent refund. Fifth race, maiden 2-year-olds, 16,000, going 5/8 a mile. Here's your start.
And they are all in. Locked up. Away and running. Slow to go is Let's Make a Zine. Rail speed today from Never Free. Ellery showing good early pace, and so is Lady Lancer on the far outside. Jimmy the Book came away in that 4th place position, and Tough Game rides the rail in 5th. They Call Me Lee's a tracking 6 with a gap of 4 back to Bodacious Bren, and Let's Make a Zine was slow to go. They point towards the 3 furlong peg, and Ellery tossing the head about shows the way by a nose, but Never Free now takes over the lead, and these two ladies are in step at the 5/16. 3 lengths down from them is Lady Lancer, who's trying to tack onto the both of them. Jimmy the Book rides that rail, and They Call Me Lee is trying to close in with Bodacious Bren. They're off the turn, and they homeward bound, and Never Free still has the outright lead. Ellery continues the chase in second. Bodacious Bren is making up a big chunk of ground. Here comes Bodacious Bren trying to press past Ellery, and Bodacious Bren has all the momentum. Bodacious Bren from off the pace to win. Ellery was second.
Bodacious Ben wins at first, asking for net out, going off at 7-1, return $15.27, $4. Ellery 322.60. They Call Me Lee 268 was for 23.20 on your exacta, 27.35 on your try. Your daily double 42.10 and your pick $305.05, and your super $10.38. We'll go back 2-year-olds again. Optional claiming 50, non-winners of 2, going a mile, and they're on their way.
Away and running. Good speed for Dittinger today. There goes the speed of Love Me Not, and the rail belongs to We Don't Need Roads. Caught and Collected is also chiming in from the outside draw. AP Hopper goes very wide, and Fun Loving Criminal Washy prior to the start is last of all. So around the first turn at the 6.5. Dittinger sets the tone as the pick of the day, and Caught and Collected is right there chasing in second, and We Don't Read Nodes now rides the inside to that third place position. Love Me Not is one path off the fence in fourth, and there's a big separation back to AP Hopper, and the one who's tailed off at least 30 lengths out of it is Fun Loving Criminal. They flash behind the trees, and Dittinger continues to show the way with the money on as a 4-furlong pole looms, and Caught and Collected is right there shadowing his every single move. We Don't Need Roads stays parked towards the rail, only a length and a half down from the favorite who's on top, and Love Me Not's getting closer too. AP Hopper's a distant fifth, and still last of all is Fun Lovin' Criminal. Around the bend of the 5/16 pole, Dittinger continues to have a nice lead of 1. Caught and Collected has continued to chase throughout, not making an impact as of right now. We Don't Need Roads rides the rail. Love Me Not goes wide in their into the stretch, and here's the rail speed of We Don't Need Roads trying to press past Dittinger in the final furlong, and We Don't Need Roads puts that nose in front. Dittinger tries to battle back grudgingly at the 16th pole. The battle is on. We Don't Need Roads now a neck in front at odds of 6-1. We Don't Need Roads has won it over.
We Don't Need Roads proves best in a hard drive, going off at 6-1. Pecoraro gets his 14th. Jeremy gets his 41st. 14.64, $2.40. Dittinger 210, 210. Goat and Kai Collected, $4. The 3 was fourth. 14.40, 44.50 on your try. Your daily double pair of 2s, 57.10. 50-cent pick 3, 89.75. And your 10-cent super 19.85. The 7th race, our feature, Philly Merrill Alice, non-winners of 2, going 1 mile. Here's our feature from Friday.
Away and running. Focus had a stumbling start. The favorite left well. That's Carol Girl. Larry Impress is right there trying to get a little bit closer. And Botcatini stacks him up 3 across the track, and the pace picks up just like that. And Focus is right there too, but only 3.5 lengths would cover tip to tail. Up and around the circle they go. It's Carol Girl who shows the way, and that leads a length and a quarter. Botcatini is off the fence to put those white blinkers in that second place position, and Airy Empress is on hold, a length and 3/4 of a length down from the leader, that is Carol Girl. And last of all is Focus in the opening quarter in 24.4 seconds. So it's Carol Girl showing the way. It's a length and a half leader over Vodkatini right there in hand past the 4.5. There's a gap of a length and a half back to Airy Empress, who rides that rail and gets shoved upon to stay with the speed. And Focus continues to be last of all. 48-1 is the half-mile time, and it's a hassle-free lead for Carol Girl, who lets it out a notch and shows the way by almost 2. Vodka Teeny has all of her chips in the pot and needs to do a lot better than that. Focus is going to try to pick off that rival. Erie Empress is at the rail to no avail, but as they pass the quarter pole, Carol Girl looking for the competition, and right now there's none in sight. Vodka Teeny is desperately trying to hold on for second. Erie Empress rides the rail and Focus has dropped away. Off the turn, they're homeward bound, and Carol Girl is gone. If you back the 2, go to the windows, you'll be the first in line. 2 to 5 look like a gift here. Carol Girl just romps in over Vodka Teeny, Erie Empress, and Focus.
Carol Girl wins the feature going off at 2 to 5. Gave Jamie Ness his 65th. Give Rumor Ramirez his 4th. 280, 210 refund. Vodka Teeny 380 refund. Ira Express and number 5 was 4. 390 on your exacta, refund on your try. The other double pair of 2s, 1490. Pick 3 is worth $47.65. And your pick 5, $1,419.15 and a 10-cent refund. The 8th and final maiden filly mare, 5,000 going 5.5 furlongs. Here's Josh.
The gate. Away and running. Good speed in the center for Classy Gizmo. Also showing good early toe is Mo Stylish. And watching the 2 ladies duke it out is Treat Me Special in that 3rd place position. Hollywood Honey is 4 wide in 4th. Deep on the course is Big Eye Joy. Then Ruby Dooby Doo is in that 6th place position. And lagging far behind is Emmy Roo and My Giddy Up. They pass the 4 and Classy Gizmo. On start 17 is a maiden. Leads the charge around the far turn run. But Mo Stylish is eyeballing her speed and getting ever so closer from that second place spot. Hollywood Honey starts to come alive while riding that rail, and they turn towards the quarter pole. Classy Gizmo continues to call the shots, but Mo Stylish is lurking in the rear view mirror, and so is Hollywood Honey, who has all kinds of space up the rail. Blowing the turn was Classy Gizmo, Mo Stylish on the crown of the course, and Hollywood Honey fights up the rail. 3 across the course in the concluding stages. Mo Stylish is out deep in between rivals. Classy Gizmo battling right back. A 16th to go. Hollywood Honey's at the rail. Classy Gizmo photos with
Classy Gizmo holds on at the end when she needed really to do it to return 11, 24, 60, 280. Most Stylish $523. Hollywood Honey 240 and the 3 was 4th. 24.70 on your exact, 35.15 on your try, 7.30 on your daily double, 31.05 on your pick 3. And your pick 4 is worth $332.20, and your 10-cent super $36.62. We'll take a look at the leaderboard here. Jamie Rodriguez was out of town. The only thing to change on the leaderboard is that Suarez got 1, and our boy Mena got 2. The leading trainer side of the board, Jamie Ness got a pair, and Gorham got 1. That's the only change we had on the leaderboard here at Delaware Park on Friday. So we had a handle of $787,167. I'm your host, JJ Gracie, for the crew here at Delaware Park. Good night and good racing. Always find yourself in the winner's circle.